in NBA history. Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's freaking crazy. Shout out Jalen Johnson, though. You know what I'm saying? He a problem. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie. That is crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. God, leave that boy drop. We ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? What the freak? Jalen Johnson dropped them stats. 31 points, 18 rebounds, and 14 assists. Jesus of Nazareth. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, you know, that boy almost had a quadruple double. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? This your boy, Jay. Well, he say he dropped that now. The freak. Oh, my goodness. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? This your boy, man, Jake Willie Silly, man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. We got daughter finds mother's decapitated body in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it real, man. I did a video yesterday about a teenager killing her mother, you know what I'm saying, and recording it on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of, you know, and see a lot of gruesome murders. You know what I'm saying? See a lot of gruesome murders. You know what I'm saying? And really sad, man. You know, the kids that be killing the dads, the mothers that be killing the children. I just seen something else, man, of a dad that just got acquitted of killing 3 sons, man. You know what I'm saying? So I told you I was just scrolling down YouTube, and dad just got charged with killing 3 sons today. You know what I'm saying? Killed his 3 sons. Imagine that, y'all. Imagine your dad killing 3 sons. The person they look at too for protection, and you killed them. Killed 3 of his sons, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, man, shoot, the freak. You know what I mean? But that's really what I see a lot, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's really what I see a lot. I see siblings killing siblings a lot. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say with me, bro, you know, I ain't finna, you know, I'm not finna play with you, gang. Now, my brother and my sister, I don't care about none of that. If you try to kill, one thing about me, I am more about loyalty than blood. Any day. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty to blood. If you try to kill me, all that little brother and sister junk, they junk out the window. You know what I'm saying? No true brother, no true sister, even mother, no true dad is going to try to kill me. You're trying to take my life. I'm going to take your life, bro, and I promise you, I'm not going to have no regrets about that. I'm not going to have, like I said, I got pipe right here. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is, bro. I feel like people be hesitant, bro. I feel like when I be watching these videos, they be hesitant, you know what I'm saying? And then they end up getting killed. I ain't finna be hesitant with you, bro. I'm gonna kill you, gang, for real. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. So I just be being real with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you try to kill me, all that mother junk, all that dad junk, all that brother junk, that junk out the window. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's just me, honest. I would say ABG, anybody can get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like, I'm so about loyalty, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, bro, I'll debt my own mama, bro. I'm telling you, bro, straight for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Backstab me. I don't care who you is, bro.
Hacker, please, just
ain't hard to be loyal, though.
How you doing?
You know what I mean? Like it ain't hard to be loyal. Is it hard to be loyal? It's not hard to be loyal. People just evil. People just weird.
No, she's probably at her boyfriend's house.
30 days ago, 53-year-old David Callahan killed his girlfriend, Martha, and buried her body in his own backyard. David thinks he's gotten away with his horrific crime. Martha was mentally ill, had few friends, and no one was supposed to come looking for her. Martha's daughter, Kim, was the only person concerned about her mother's whereabouts.
If I come up missing or dead, there's no accident. And he has told her before, I'm gonna get your ass and nobody's ever gonna find you.
What's your concern?
That he killed her.
Kim thinks David had something to do with her mother's disappearance, but with no proof of a crime, officers don't believe her.
Would you have been surprised at all if she's laying dead in there? Or shoved in a tunnel? Nothing surprising.
Stranger things have not came up.
That's like a horror movie.
However, in the weeks that follow, Kim will do everything in her
Stranger things haven't came out yet, bro.
Martha, force police to act, and lead them to one of the most gruesome discoveries of their lives.
Like a body part?
I don't know why people be like in
Early
GTA.
hours of a Monday morning, police in Akron receive a call from a woman.
A freaking Twitch is protected by God.
for a
So I
restraining
don't need no
order
in
against her
GTA.
boyfriend.
You heard what I said.
The caller is 53-year-old Martha Robin Freytag. She's already known to officers for her history of schizophrenia and the frequent domestic disputes involving her boyfriend, David Callahan. Their relationship was unstable, constantly breaking up and getting back together, leaving officers unsure whether each new call was a real emergency or just another one of their fights. But this time would be different, because when officers arrive at the couple's house, they have no idea that a murder will take place just minutes from now. And this will be the last time Martha is ever seen alive.
Crazy. It's crazy how we said what's my favorite meal? Macaroni.
No, I don't like that. I know, I really don't like it.
Freaking macaroni.
Hi. What's going on?
Freaking biscuit. I'm saying, and a freaking steak.
I know, I really don't like it.
With some veggies on the side, with a veggie on the side. I don't know. Green beans. I like mashed potatoes with macaroni, with a steak and a biscuit, with a vegetable. We can go with asparagus.
Hi. What's going on?
Did you call us? Yes, I did. Okay.
What's going on?
We can reinstate some had 14 months ago. Statute of limitation, I think, beside me is 10 years, right?
So you want to restate something you already said,
Yes.
and they're already investigating it, and you're just telling us about it again, is that correct?
Well, I don't know if they're investigating or not. All I know is I got a restraining order from them, and then I'm waiting for her to get some mental help, because he's supposed to go down the first path. First of all, it wasn't supposed to be explored at all.
As Martha speaks, her words are scattered, and she makes little sense to officers. Her behavior just seems erratic, like another episode of confusion or paranoia. But in reality, Martha is masking genuine fear that officers don't pick up on. Because what they don't know is that her boyfriend, David, is standing inside the house, waiting for the moment officers drive off, so he can make sure this is the last time she ever calls them.
He didn't come out because you guys were mad at me, right? I got a restraining order against him, and then I don't know. What are you doing over there?
I'm talking to you,
Hey, why are you over there like that?
because I want to be.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to the guy downtown. I already talked to him.
Okay.
See, and it's like, dang, if you need help, you need help. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you gotta leave, like, even with what you said, y'all was breaking up, then getting back together, breaking up and getting back together. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You feel me? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I say, y'all, life is choice driven. You know what I mean? Life is choice driven, bro. You could have left this dude, bro, and avoided all of this. You chose to go back to him. You chose to go back to him. You chose to go back to him. And you choosing to going back to him led to your demise. Life is choice driven, whether it's, I told y'all, whether it's good or bad, remember that. Life is choice driven. People die by the choices they make. You know, people succeed with the choices they make. Life is choice driven. Remember that, bro. Our own worst enemy is ourselves. Once people start to grasp that, and once people start paying attention to that, life will be so much easier. And it's so important for you to learn that at a young age. Life is choice driven. 95% of the things that happen in your life is because of you. Other 5% is just life. Some things you can't control, but things like this you can control. You know what I mean? You can leave if you want to leave. You're choosing to stay. So you choosing to stay, that right there led you to getting buried in the backyard.
As strange as it looks, officers don't think much of the interaction. They walk away, dismissing Martha as unstable.
Little did they know
just left her
that was the
alone
last
with the very
time
man who's about to kill her.
Martha. Be seen a lot.
Hours after police left, David snapped. Inside, he was furious that Martha called the police on him again. He grabbed a wooden axe handle and struck her in a fit of rage. When she collapsed, he wrapped a rope around her neck and pulled until she stopped moving.
See?
Once Martha was dead, David sealed her body inside a plastic bag and waited for nightfall. Then, under the cover of darkness, he carried her outside, burned her body,
Look at this.
buried it in a shallow pit behind the house.
See?
To
Now, if you
David,
would have just
it was
told,
over. A woman with schizophrenia,
if you would have
few
just
friends,
told
and
the
a
cops
history of false
what was
alarms,
going on,
no one would ever come looking for her. What he completely overlooked is that Martha's daughter Kim will soon be on to him, slowly solving her own mother's brutal murder. Over the next few days, Martha stops responding to everyone, including her daughter, Kim. And after several days of silence and no sign of her mother, Kim contacts police, explaining that something bad may have happened to Martha. Officers arrange to meet her at the house later that day to check on her mother's welfare. But when Kim and her husband arrive to meet the officers, it quickly seems that their concerns won't be taken seriously at all.
Neither is a cousin of ours. She calls all the time. Her brother that she calls all the time. Nobody's heard from her.
She lives here?
Yeah.
Have you been in?
No. I came earlier, knocked and banged on the door, and she was having a lot of problems with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
At some point, there was some kind of protection order, and I don't know, against him. She's paranoid schizophrenic, so I went around to different hospitals. I went everywhere to see if she was like in a psychiatric unit.
Yeah.
I can't. Everybody says no, she's not here. But I know that there's been a lot going on between her and her boyfriend, and
Okay.
he has made death threats to her. So
That's okay.
he has made threats to her that he was going to make sure nobody ever found her.
Yeah.
According to Kim, Martha's boyfriend, David, was the most likely suspect in her disappearance. In addition to the death threats, police also knew David had a lengthy criminal history and outstanding warrants for drug abuse, theft, and trespassing, making him someone officers needed to question right away. But before the officers could get a full story from Kim, a sudden noise from inside the house put them instantly on high alert.
You don't have a key to her place? What was that? Did you hear that?
There's somebody in here.
Yeah, earlier the air conditioner was on, but now it's not.
Akron Police!
Unbeknownst to the officer, the sound wasn't just his imagination. It was David hiding in silence and waiting for the police to leave. But this is when the officers would make their first critical mistake. Despite the very real possibility that Martha was in active danger, they would give Kim the worst piece of advice.
Then what happens with like a missing persons report or whatever?
But she is a grown woman. However, she has these, the paranoid schizophrenia issues. If for whatever reason she has gone into this state where she doesn't want anybody to contact her, even family, the hospital is legally not allowed to tell anybody anything, even her kin. I just don't think we're quite at the heightened alert level that we need to force entry or do anything like that yet.
Well, the way that she calls us constantly kind of gives me a sense of foul play.
She calls,
Yeah.
I mean, she's always, every day
Doesn't
calls her
matter.
brother.
Always.
When did it stop?
Well, her brother said she stopped about a month ago. My cousin said 2 weeks, but I don't know if
I'm thinking
about a month for
Because
everybody.
she still calls my phone every day, leaving voicemails.
Yeah.
While the officer's explanation is factually accurate, the suggestion
I mean, the officers,
not
they
to
can't do
file a
nothing.
missing persons report will prove to be a serious oversight, and it won't take long before Kim realizes she's been inadvertently coerced into making a grave mistake. For now, though, officers leave the scene, letting Kim carry on her own investigation.
I mean, it's not about the cop acting surprised. It's just about the cop. They can't do nothing like. I mean, it's like you can't just bust into the house because she thinks that he has something to do with the murder. But you gotta have evidence when it comes to those type of things. You know what I'm saying? What if they just bust into the house? You know what I'm saying? Even though she is dead, you know what I mean? But they don't know that. So what if they just bust into the house? You know what I'm saying? And she right there just chilling with freaking what's her name, David. Now you got to deal with a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? So they don't just just can't bust into somebody's house because of what somebody said. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Next few days,
it's a crazy
David, but with neither of them answering their phones. Growing increasingly worried, Kim begins gathering information on her own. She learns that David has recently been.
That's one thing I don't like about, you know what I'm saying? One thing I do not like about my mother, you know what I'm saying, is that she don't answer her phone a lot. You know what I'm saying? I knew when I was like, ever since I've been little, bro. You know what I'm saying? I knew like to give the like if I got in trouble, I knew not to give them my dad number because I knew my dad. I knew like, bro, I knew he gonna answer that phone, bro. He was looking for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I knew with her, bro. I knew she just not gonna answer the phone. It's one thing I just cannot stand, bro. You know what I'm saying about my mother. You know what I mean? She does not answer her phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, bro, what if I'm dead? That's why I'm gonna be understanding about people that don't answer phones. I always answer my phone calls. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I always answer my phone calls. I ain't gonna lie when it comes to certain people, though. So certain people I already know why you calling. Certain people we already know why you calling, bro. You know, you gonna call me to ask for something. We already know them type of people. I know y'all got them type of people, your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I already know why you calling. You ain't in an emergency, bro. You only call when you want something. You know what I'm saying? So them type of people, you know what I'm saying? I don't even answer you, gang. I already know why you calling. You don't call about nothing else but only asking for something. You feel me? Them type of people, yeah, you can't answer phones for. You know what I mean? But dang, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro, you know, what if I'm dying, gang? You know what I'm saying? What if you my last option? Like, you know, she swear like, I don't know, my mama sometimes be acting oblivious, bro. You know what I'm saying? She nothing like me. I ain't gonna lie to you. She outgoing, bro. She real outgoing. She real nice. You know what I'm saying? When I be with her, bro, you know what I'm saying? I be having to watch her, bro. She's so nice, bro. I just be like, I be hating that jump, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, bro, I know I ain't get that from you. I got it from my pops. My pops just like me, bro. Yeah, I know who I got that from. I definitely ain't get how I am like this from you. You know what I mean? My pops not paranoid, but he just very, how I am, he is. You know what I'm saying? But I be like, bro, that jump be pissing me off, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't no mean dude, but bro, I ain't finna talk to you if I don't know you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't talking to you, gang. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not no type of dude finna be smiling in your face, bro, dapping you up and none of that. I'm the type of dude watching out for you. I'm the type of dude, I don't trust you, gang. I'm the type of dude, I'm looking at you like, you know, I'm watching. You feel me? No, but she don't answer her dang phone, gang. You know what I mean? Then she be like, you know, doing this. I'm like, dang, bro. Feel me? I don't even be trying to, I be like, bro. Try to when you answer her phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, gang. If a dude really needs you, bro, sometimes I be really needing to talk, bro. You feel me? You feel me? And she don't even answer. I'm like, dang, my golly, bro. Be dead up in here. These be my last moments. I know for certain, bro, if this is my last moments on earth, I know not to call her. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know not to call her. You feel me? I know if it's my last seconds on earth, I know not to call her. I know she ain't gonna. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. If I gotta call, I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
He worked on and off, so she contacts police once again, urging them to check it out. Following up on Kim's tip, a group of officers.
So your auntie be starting conversation, bro. I just walk off when I'm with my mama, bro. When I'm with my mama, like if I was to go like to church with my mama, bro, I just walk off, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't stand there, bro. You know what I'm saying, and wait for her to. I'm talking about, bro. I'll be talking with her. You know what I'm saying, walking with my mama, bro. She just stop and just talk to somebody, bro. I'll be like, you know what, man, I'm gone. I don't want to hear this is my son. I don't want to talk to you, gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk. I don't want to have a conversation with you. You going to know off the rip of my energy, bro. You going to know I don't want to talk to you, gang. I'm not finna fake facade like I want to talk to you. I'm not finna fake smile on your face, bro. Don't want to talk to you, gang. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I love people, though, bro. I'm just not the type to talk to people. I don't trust you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just finna talk to you. You feel me? I just walk off from him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be walking off from him, bro. I'm like, all right, here she go talking around to people. I don't just walk off from him, bro. I walk off a little distance, bro. Keep my eye on her, you know what I'm saying? Keep my eye on her, bro. You feel me? And I just, you know, I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to talk, gang.
Dispatched to investigate, but they hear.
I ain't antisocial, gang. I just don't trust people, gang. I'm gonna kill you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just don't trust people, gang. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's just me, bro. I just don't trust you, bro. I love people, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a people person. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come up and talk to me, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm a respectful dude, you feel me? I just don't talk to people I don't know, bro. I just don't trust people, cause, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who the freak I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? So it just be me. I just watch. I watch people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before I, like, engage with them. You know what I'm saying? I got to see what type. I got to peep you out. I got to feel you out first, bro, before I have a conversation with you, bro. That's just me personally. I ain't just finna come up and just talking to anybody, bro. Sorry.
About David will finally.
You think I'm finna talk to you, bro? I'm gonna be out your damn mind, gang.
How you doing?
I gotta feel you out, gang.
You guys know David?
You know a lot about a person, bro, if you just be quiet. A person will show you who they are if you just be the freak quiet. How do y'all run your dang mouth too much?
Have you seen Martha or Robin? Martha or Robin?
People asking me for pictures. You think I'm famous?
You just saw David moving.
I've been noticed around some areas. People don't ask me for no pictures, but I've been noticed.
I think it's not the new guy that lived in here. I think, what about Yay High? Dave? Balding kind of guy.
He's older. Yeah, probably.
His name. Hey, what is that dude's name, Danny? Your name is Dave? What? The guy that was getting on my nerves the other night.
He's the guy that was getting on my nerves the other night.
A bunch of Daves around here. We could pull up a picture and see if you guys. I think we're gonna try to find one.
That's not that Dave.
That's not the David stays here. Does he come around here?
This guy?
Yeah.
He's been around before. He's done work for him and stuff.
But he's not the one who lives here.
I ain't seen him today.
When was the last time you saw him?
I just need to get it out of my car.
I ain't been there.
This week? Last week?
Something like that, right?
Cool.
Good 3-4 days.
3-4 days?
Processing. So.
He said he saw him 3 or 4 days ago, maybe.
According to the workers, they've seen David in recent days, meaning he's still in the area. Now, police just need to locate him and ask him where Martha might be. Despite this lead, officers still sound convinced Martha will eventually turn up on her own and David is just another name in a domestic dispute. Unbeknownst to them, this is giving David exactly what he wants: time. Because as the case stalls, he's keeping a low profile, only leaving Martha's house at night and using the lack of scrutiny to cover his tracks and refine his story. And over the next several weeks, what began as one oversight will snowball into a series of missteps that will cripple the investigation and ultimately pave the way to a discovery far more tragic than anyone imagined. The following week, after repeated calls and pressure from Kim, police finally agreed to conduct another welfare check. This time, however, they make another critical error. They send a new pair of officers unfamiliar with the full context of the case. This is where the mistake of not filing a missing persons report catches up with the police and causes David to slip off the hook again.
It doesn't, yeah, they didn't add any notes. It just said that they were here. Well, it was actually, it came in as a missing person. Because,
okay, that's probably the daughter then.
Yeah, but then it said she checked okay, and there was no report made, so they must have had contact.
Some sort of contact.
Well, I know this is my mama, boy.
If it came in as a missing person, they cleared it without a report number. That means they determined where she was at.
Exactly. That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
After only a few unanswered knocks, officers decide to leave the scene, assuming that since no missing person report was filed, someone must have already made contact with Martha. This is exactly why dissuading Kim from filing a report had been such a catastrophic blunder. So with no sign of Martha or David, and police convinced nothing is wrong, the investigation quietly stalls. Days pass with no progress, until eventually, the case goes cold.
Goes cold?
A week passes, and it seems Martha might never be found, as police have completely written off her disappearance. But then something strange starts to happen. Kim begins receiving response messages from her mother. The texts are brief and unsettling. "I'm busy. I'm with my friends. I'm fine." It doesn't sound like her mother, and something about the way she's texting feels off to Kim. Growing suspicious, Kim asks police to meet with her again, this time demanding that they break in and check the house, or she'll do it herself.
I'd like to make an official missing persons here. Because I've talked to so many officers, everybody she knows, her friends, family, none of them has seen her face or talked to her in over a month. So I was sending her messages from her mother's phone, say, "This is your daughter. I want to know where you're at." "Oh, I'm at the Kingdom Hall in Kent with friends." I said, "Okay, stay there. I'm coming right now." "Oh, I'm not there. You don't know where I am." "Well, you just said you were there. Where are you?"
Yeah, bro, like for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is my mama, bro. I'm gonna kill her. The last thing, I mean, bro, like, we gonna have to get police involved. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna have to get police involved. Cause I know if I was to do something, bro, I know I'm going out to kill. You know what I'm saying? In GTA. You want me to say in GTA? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But man, I'm going out here to kill, man. You know what I'm saying? That fought ain't GTA. I'm for real. I'm killing for real. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, bro, I'm knocking down doors, busting out windows. I'm doing all that. I'm doing the whole nine. You feel me? Like, this is my mama, gang. And one thing about my mama is the sweetest soul. You feel me? So, like, bro, I'm one of them sons, bro. I'm going to keep it real, bro. I'm one of them sons you don't want her to call. I'm one of them sons you don't want her. I'm one of them brothers you don't want them sisters. I see a lot of y'all be talking about, bro, yeah, go get your son, go get your brother. I'm one of them that you don't want to get. You feel me? You don't want my sister to come get me, gang. You want my mama to come get me, gang. I'm coming in to do something. You feel me? Like real talking. I ain't even talking about killing. I'm coming to beat down. So I'm coming to do something to you. So you better be like that. You better be like that 100%. I'm coming in full throttle. You feel me? So you said, Cap, I mean, believe what you want to believe, bro. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, gang, I ain't gonna lie, my mama is the sweetest soul, bro. So do something to my mama, gang, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody gonna have to pay for something. Something gonna happen to you, gang. I'm telling you. All fear goes out the window, bro. One thing about me, when I love hard. I'm not fearing death when it comes to my mom. I'm not fearing death. Me dying, bro, is not in my mind. My only objective, bro, is to hurt you, gang. That's my only objective, bro. I don't care if you a killer, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know he said vengeance is the Lord. I know that, bro. But, bro, when I'm thinking, like, when my cousin died, bro, I told you I wasn't thinking about vengeance is the Lord. You got to understand, bro, how I was thinking at the time. I'm thinking about Peyton, Alabama Red. That's how I was thinking at the time. Yeah, vengeance is the Lord, but yeah, we're going to have to put down the pause. I'm thinking about painting the city red. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was thinking. You think I was thinking about vengeance is the Lord at that time when my cousin got murdered, an innocent bystander, bro? You know what I'm saying? My cousin was an innocent bystander, bro. Got shot in the head, bro. These folks done killed my cousin, bro. And all my cousin did was play the game, bro. He wasn't no street dude. He wasn't in that, bro. You feel me? So with me, I got filled with anger, bro. I've seen red. It's a different type of feeling, bro, when your blood getting spilled, bro. Yeah, you can share it off. You can say vengeance is the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when it ain't your blood getting spilled. It's different when that's your blood getting spilled in that street. Your cousin laid out on the... Yeah, that's a different type of feeling right there. I seen red. I seen Montgomery red. Painted whole red. I ain't care about the consequence. I don't care about the consequence. That was when I was seeing it. But yeah, like I said, I fell back. Yeah, vengeance, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't close with the Lord then, bro. You gotta understand, my cousin died. I wasn't close with the Lord. I ain't know about no vengeance is the Lord. I ain't know about that junk. You know what I'm saying? I knew about seeing red. So I knew about red. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, I fell back though, man. You know what I'm saying? Fell back, bro. My pops, bro, told the whole family to chill out. You know what I'm saying? You know, my pops a real outstanding member. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, so when it come to my family side, when it come to my pop's side, so everybody listen to him, we just fell back. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know, now you feel me? I understand I can't deal evil with evil. I understand that, bro. Look at bro trying to preach to me. I see you, man. I see you, dog. But yeah, I get it now, man. I can't deal evil with evil. You know what I mean? But it jump be hard though, man. It jump be hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, you want to revenge so bad, you just gotta trust God though, bro. UTC right, man. You gotta just trust God, bro. Cause bro, you be wanting, bro, like, be like, man, God, man. But God, I know you said vengeance is mine, man. That vengeance taking a little too long, man. I want vengeance now. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, you're not on your timetable. You understand God gonna do what he want to do regardless, you feel me? So, I mean, yep, you're right, bro. I can't repay evil with evil, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, you just gotta have self-control, man. You just gotta have faith in God and just believe, you know?
The way she types.
You're gonna get vengeance. You're gonna get vengeance for you.
She's angry at the family.
But the issue is we were pounding on the door earlier and no one answered. And we didn't have enough to kick the door in and go look for her.
She owns this property. If I need to break in here with you guys here, and if you think she'll press charges on me, that's fine. I want to know what happened to her. She's not going to press charges on me. That's not the problem.
She has mental illness.
Yes, she does. But she is.
You know if she's taking her meds?
No, I don't know. But I do know that she does not do this kind of thing. The last time her mother talked to her, she was walking through this field over here and told my grandmother, if I come up missing or dead, it is no accident. And she said it to me. This has been said to us several times. And he has told her before, I'm going to get your ass and nobody's ever going to find you.
What's your concern?
That he killed her.
Kim appears confident that she has solved her mother's disappearance, accusing her lover, David, of both murder and impersonation. While officers still doubt Kim's story, they agree to break into the house, if only to put her mind at ease. But what awaits them inside will leave Kim even more furious with police, making her question whether they are truly on her side.
You gotta like, you can't just be like on something like this ain't my mother and all that. You gotta make it sound like this your mother, bro. When you in this type of service, when you in this type of field, you gotta look at this like this your mama, bro. What if this is your mom? You want to kick down them dang doors? I'm just struggling off because it ain't. Oh yeah, it ain't my mom. I'm going back home. My mama's still alive. People got a bad habit of doing that. You feel me? Not caring about if happened. You gotta care about people, bro. You here to protect and serve, bro. Protect and serve, bro. Like I said, for me, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I was in that field, bro, you feel me?
Not a single pair of her shoes.
I'm trying to freaking figure out this jump.
I'm not telling you how to feel, but this will be a relief. You know, she's not here, but it doesn't look
How
like
would it be a relief?
Sign of distress or, you know, all of her stuff.
How's it a relief? She's not at her own home. She's not answering the phone.
Really, is the fact that there's no Pepsi in that refrigerator.
So that means she hasn't been staying here?
No, she has not been here. I'm telling you, he has done something to her. I know.
Inside the house, police find no sign of Martha or
they eat snacks.
Something Kim finds deeply suspicious. Still, the officer reassures her that everything is fine and there are no...
Oh my God, bro. You keep talking about everything is fine, bro. Shut up, man, with all this everything is fine. I get you can't do nothing right now. I get it's only so much that a cop can do, bro. Shut up with all that everything is fine, Joe. Bro, shut up, bro. You know her mother more than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? She know her mother routine. You see what she said? There ain't no Coke in the refrigerator. She said that for a reason. Her mama drink Coke. You know what I'm saying? All that little mother is fine, bro. No, the freak she ain't. You don't even know. Little do you know, bro. Her mother is burnt alive, buried in the backyard. All the little is fine junk. No, it ain't, bro. All that little fine junk.
Obvious signs of foul play.
Pissing me off.
However, as police exit the house, an officer makes an offhand remark that reveals what they really think happened to Martha.
Would you have been surprised at all if she's laying dead in there? No. Or shoved in a tub?
Yes, I would have been surprised.
You would have been?
Yeah.
Nothing surprises.
That would have surprised me.
Although officers briefly consider the worst-case scenario for Martha, their tone makes it clear they don't really believe it. Even with Kim insisting that something is wrong, their doubt remains. And when Kim insists on filing a missing person report, something that should have been done weeks ago, officers still seem convinced there is no real cause for alarm.
Okay,
Well, I need to make an official report.
Yeah, that can happen. That's not a problem. But it's going to be very vague.
Alright. I don't know what to think about none of her stuff being in that house. Shoes. She always had shoes all over right there with his, too. Right, this is the report, and I can go get a hard copy. And what do? I mean, just keep, if I hear any more texts.
I mean, it's pretty much pointless unless it's pointless talking to him anymore at this point.
I guess this is what happens. I mean, but...
Just let us know if you think she's somewhere and we can go check for her, okay?
Okay.
By now, you can hear the hopelessness in Kim's voice.
Okay, bro.
It seems like her investigation has hit a dead end as she watches officers leave once again, advising her to call if new information comes up. But a few hours later, one officer decides to return and speak with the neighbors, hoping to learn where David or Martha might be. It's a small decision, but one that quietly marks the first
Respect, bro. Respect to you, bro. Respect, bro. You know what I mean? That's an angel right there, bro. Respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you do have to do that. I feel like you did have to do that. Matter of fact. You know what I mean? You serving the people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Respect, bro, for going out of your way, bro. And still checking on this case, bro. Respect. Because, you know, and dang well, if that was your mama, bro, you wouldn't want police to leave and go on about their day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all got to start treating people the way you know you. Not sometimes, all the time, bro. Treat people the way you want to be treated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, what if this was your mama? Would you want them to drive off and act like they don't care, bro? Just look at it like that. Don't be looking at, oh, it ain't my mama, so it ain't my problem. Nah, bro. You gotta treat people the way you would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? With respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Treat people with respect. Act like this is your mama mission. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be some selfish mother effers, though. All y'all care about is your family. All you care about is your mama being good. All you care about is your dad being good. You know what I mean? All you care about. And then when stuff hit the fans, you want people to care about your mama. You want people to care about your dad now. Know what I mean? No, you ain't care about their mama. You ain't care about their dad. You ain't care about their people. You know what I'm saying? One thing I used to say. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, man, I don't know him like that, so I ain't know him, so I don't care, you feel me? I mean, death is a tragic situation. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it's tragic, bro. You feel me? So, even though I don't know a person, that don't mean I can't, like, care. You know what I'm saying? You know, human dying, bro, is unfortunate. It's sad, regardless. You know what I mean? Regardless of if you knew him or not. You know what I'm saying?
Been turning things around for police because one of the neighbors he talks to is
all about respect,
holding a piece of information about David that will finally confirm.
But that's one thing about me, bro. One thing about me, I always respect people. You know what I mean? And I say that all the time. That's why I take disrespect so freaking like personal, because I always respect people. I'm a respectful dude, bro. Whether you look on YouTube, you know, I give the ops hell. The ops don't respect me, so I don't respect the ops. You know what I'm saying? That right there is different, because you know I know people probably be like, bro, you be dissing the ops. The ops is the ops. The ops don't respect me, so I don't respect the ops. Point blank, period. That's the only time that I beat. That's the only time that I give hell and I bring pain is the people that don't respect me. If you respect me, bro, I promise you, bro, I'm gonna be the coolest dude you ever knew. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I won't talk to you first. You know what I'm saying? But if you respect me, bro, if you show me gratitude, bro, I will be respectful, even though I'm not going to trust you, even though I'm still watching you for surely. You know what I'm saying? Even though I always feel like you up to something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I still respect you, though. But you disrespect me, gang. I ain't gonna lie. It's going to be another person, bro. It's going to be another person that come out. I told you, I got two sides of personality, bro. I got a split personality, bro. That's one thing that I've come in common with, bro. I got a split personality. I don't know what that other dude is, bro, but I know if you disrespect the other dude, bro, the other dude going to get angry. I cannot bring him down.
Kim's claims.
Do you know anything about this house next door?
All about respect when it comes to people. Don't disrespect people, bro.
Money or some cigarettes. I told her I didn't smoke. Oh, what's going on?
Well, someone sent us out here to check on her. And
your house look abandoned.
Does she have a car or anything, you know?
I don't think so.
That's your crib?
She was walking the first time I started cutting the grass.
How you doing? You been living in the garage?
It's David? We need to find David.
Where do you sleep at? Do you know who lives here?
Robin Freitag, I think.
Homeless? They homeless. I think they homeless.
Oh, about 4 weeks ago.
I was wondering. I'm like, bro, like.
No, last
have you seen him over there?
Oh yeah.
Does he drive a car?
No.
Is he home now?
I have no idea.
I do. I got more skin here, y'all.
The neighbor's statement finally confirms what Kim's been suspecting all along. David hasn't disappeared. He's been coming and going from the house while police and Kim struggled to reach him. With that information, police begin coordinating surveillance around the property, assigning patrol units to quietly monitor the area and wait for the moment David shows up again. 2 days later, the opportunity finally comes when officers spot a car parked beside the house, the first sign of activity in days. They approach carefully, hoping to finally make contact with Martha and put Kim's fears to rest. However, the person they're about to find is the very suspect they've been unknowingly helping all along. But before we get to that, you know those days where you just can't...
All right, man, we ain't got that sponsor. Hey, when I'm deep inside, I'm deep into a stream, I'm deep into a video, and then these sponsors. God, I hate these sponsors.
About to come face to face with the man they've been searching for all this time.
What is this so much?
Hacker, please, just come outside. How you doing?
I'm the freak outside, man.
She's probably at her boyfriend's house.
What's your name, bud?
David.
David Callahan? All right, come on down here for me. Why do you think she's at her boyfriend's house?
Oh, that's where she stays most of the time.
Where's that at?
I don't know. I don't even know who it is, really.
Are you the only one here?
I mean, she's here maybe a couple times a week anymore. I mean, we've actually been split up for a year. She's schizophrenic. She's been off her on and off her medication I don't know how many times.
This is David Callahan, the man Kim had been desperately trying to warn the police about. According to him, Martha was not at the house, but at her new boyfriend's. But now David is about to surprise the officers, explaining why they shouldn't necessarily take Martha's family's word at face value.
I guess her daughter's fighting again.
604 to computer. Well, that's part of the reason we're out here, because no one in her family's talked to her since July.
I don't know how. I know she's texted her.
When's the last time you talked to her?
I don't know, probably 5-6 days ago, maybe.
Where was that at?
It was here.
And Martha's not in the house right now.
No, I mean, it took a month.
Obviously, we're concerned about Martha, like you said, if she's off her meds and everything.
Right.
We'd like to find her. Right now, she's missing person. So we'd like to...
I didn't know it was all that. Just, I mean,
You didn't know it was all that?
Well, missing person, because her and the family, they've fallen out numerous times. You know, the family has just gone as far as changing their phone numbers and not giving them to her. They've treated her horribly over the years.
Yeah.
And her not talking to him right now doesn't surprise me.
David claims Kim is not a trustworthy person and has never gotten along with Martha. With David tarnishing Kim's character and Kim doing the same to David, the officers weren't sure whose story to believe. But this is when the officer would get a brilliant idea. They knew David had outstanding warrants, something they could use as reasonable grounds to detain him. Their next move would catch David off guard and prove to be the police's smartest decision yet.
Did you get your warrants taken care of?
No, I need to go down there and take care of them. I got a couple misdemeanor warrants.
Through Actor? Yeah. All right, well, we're going to help you out with that today. You still have those warrants, we'll send you down to court. You can get them taken care of today. All right, here's what we're going to do.
We're going to help you out today.
All right, we're going to walk through, we'll let you get some clothes, and then you're going to go down to court and get these warrants taken care of.
I got a big dog in here.
No problem. Do you get the whole thing?
Yeah, nothing but the thing.
Do you do the returns, or do I do that later?
Animal do it, or whoever's up there.
Okay.
One of us.
Following his arrest, David is transported to the station and placed in jail, but not for murder. The only thing holding him there are his unrelated warrants. For investigators, this is a temporary win that will quickly turn into a problem. Because despite finally having David in custody, they know their case against him is painfully weak. There's no body, no confession, not even physical evidence proving Martha is dead. Weeks of police inaction and hesitation have left detectives with little more than suspicion, and time is running out. So to make up for it, they decide to hold David as long as legally possible under the existing warrants, hoping they could buy themselves time to rebuild the case and find something concrete. Detectives don't know it yet, but the clue they so desperately need to solve the case won't come from their investigation, but from Martha's own family. Several days later, while David remains in custody, Martha's family receives a mysterious message. The anonymous note reads, "If he was going to get rid of someone, he would bury them in the backyard." At first, no one knew what to make of it. It could be a cruel prank or maybe a genuine tip. Either way, Martha's cousin Angela and a few relatives contact police and ask them to meet at the property. For the first time in the investigation, the police and Martha's family
Who the freak
finally
texted that,
join
bro?
forces.
Who the freak texted?
You are?
The WW snitch, bro. I don't like, bro. That snitching junk, that junk is not even snitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? He's definitely not a snitch. You feel me? You know, that snitching junk is not real. I looked to my right and I seen you talking about a W snitch. That's not a snitch. That's a freaking citizen. You feel me? It's a citizen, bro. That snitching junk. You said, no, you're joking. No, you're not. Shut up and listen like a little good boy. You're not joking. You meant what you said. You know, I'm just gonna get on your heels now. That's why you say you're joking now. You weren't joking. You know what you said. That snitching junk is not real. It's a myth. You feel me? It's like it's just like the streets. It's what these little street dudes, you know what I mean? It's like what these little street dudes that made up. You know, it's a little myth, right? You know, citizens, bro, don't abide by that rule that criminals abide by. You know, you criminals abide by that stupid rule. Citizens do not abide by that rule. You know what I'm saying? Tax-paying citizens don't abide by the same rules. See, one thing that criminals try to do, criminals try to put the way they live, their rules, on regular civilians. That's not the case. You know what I mean? If somebody see you doing a crime, guess what they're going to do? They're going to tell. You know what I mean? Because they pay their tax dollar. They pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? They pay taxes for this reason. How you think the police get paid? From people. So of course they're gonna use them tax dollars to work. You committing crimes, bro. Of course they're gonna tell, oh yeah, I see him. That's the right thing to do. For sure. You know what I'm saying? That's the right thing to do. You feel me? Dude, if you see somebody murder somebody, like I said, for me, I ain't finna tell. I ain't finna tell the cops. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? I ain't finna do it. You feel me? I just, you know, I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my dang business. You feel me? But if any other regular citizen do that, they got the right to do that. Put your butt in jail. You know what I'm saying? Jail was made for people like you. Jail, bro. This junk was like this since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? Why you think God made jails? Why you think God made prisons? For people like you. No, why you think judges were put in place? For people like you. You think judges is new? You think jail is new? It's all been here. Prison, this been here for criminals. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, sit your little, you want to be a killer? All right, be a killer in jail then. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't no snitch.
What made you?
Say if it ain't got nothing to do with you, I tell. Hey, look, like I said, I'm the same way. You can't look at people and act like, you know what I'm saying, act like it's wrong for people to tell. So if you see somebody getting murdered, bro, you know what I'm saying, and she tell the cops, she call the cops, you know what I'm saying, about such and such murdering somebody, she ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. If he or she sees somebody committing a crime and they call the cops about this person committing a crime, he or she ain't wrong. But for me, I'm not finna call the cops. You know what I mean? Even though I'm a law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna call the cops because that's just not in me to do that. That's just not me. That's not who I am. You feel me? But if somebody else do that, bro, don't make them wrong for doing that because they a law-abiding citizen, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nobody cares about them little street dudes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about them little street, myth dudes. You know what I mean? Like I said, when it comes to street dudes are the dumbest dudes of all time. You know what I'm saying? If you in the streets, you're stupid. You're a dummy. You're not real because you in the streets. You're a stupid dummy. Point blank period. You're a pawn in this game. You're only here for a little while. You know what I mean? You playing the game that you're meant to lose. You're death or jail. You're stupid. You're a stupid boy. It ain't real. See, the way us citizens look, the way that us citizens love, you know what I mean? Go and ban this Kevin dude. Can somebody ban this Kevin dude, please? But the way that us citizens live is the real way. You know what I'm saying? That's the way. Y'all ignore him. You know what I'm saying? But the way that us citizens live is the real way. The way that y'all live is a myth. You know what I mean?
They came and arrested him. I believe it was Thursday.
Did somebody ban this man? I ban him, bro.
Other charges.
Yeah, you gotta understand, bro. I'm used to people like this, bro. Y'all like, what the hell?
So they questioned him about this two times, I think. I got a text message here.
I get used to stuff like this. I got him, bro. I got him.
Text
A sergeant and a couple other units coming here. Yeah.
If he was ever to get rid of someone, we would bury them across the very backyard.
I know her role.
I bet.
You came over with her, and what did you do?
Come over to dig because she suspected some stuff going on back there. And, I hope it's not her. But
bro, you gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand, bro. I'm a content creator, gang. So y'all probably ain't used to this, bro. I'll come across people like this all the time, bro. They say stuff just want a reaction, bro. The internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just weirdos on the internet. You know what I mean? Dude, probably just a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Weirdo, little goofy. You know what I mean? Who I dare for real, like smack the taste out of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, bro, just a weirdo, goofy, a weirdo psychopath, probably in this freaking basement, typing that junk. You know, internet full of weirdos, bro. I've been doing this junk for a long time. I come across people like that all the time, bro. That junk don't even bother me, gang.
Yeah.
With police now briefed on the situation, officers
I don't even go back and forth.
Search of the property, focusing on the backyard mentioned in the message, while others canvass the neighborhood, looking for anyone who might have seen something suspicious. As the search gets underway, word of the mysterious message quickly makes its way back to the station. Detectives realize this could be their only real lead and decide to seize the opportunity
He's banned,
to question David again. However, David isn't stupid. He's already denied any involvement in Martha's disappearance, and he knows that acting clueless won't convince detectives he has nothing to hide. He also knows that as long as he keeps denying everything and doubles down on blaming Martha's family, there's nothing detectives can pin on him. Clearly, the stakes couldn't be higher on both sides, and if David plays his cards right, he'll walk free.
Hey, sit right here, Dick. So, when was the last time you actually to talk to her.
Beginning of last month.
So I didn't see, she had a restraining order against you? A TPO or a CPO?
Says temporary.
TPO?
It lasted like 6 months, I think.
Did you get arrested? Because you...
No, here's the thing.
Yeah,
I mean, she's called the cops on me half a dozen times, and I've never raised a hand to her. She's never had a scratch on her. Any report you would read will tell you the same thing. She gets mad and I leave. She thinks I'm out humping everything with a pulse out there that's female. You know, that's just what, you know, why she originally got mad at me. You know, she just wanted to argue all the time, and I just felt, you know, leaving a day or two at a time, you know, would just calm everything down, and it normally did. I mean, we've always worked things out, but I don't understand why she's not back around. I really don't. I mean, we've had problems over the years. Like I said, we've been
doing this knowing that you killed this woman, bro.
You know, everybody.
It's a different level of evil right there, boy.
Yeah, everyone's got problems. That's for damn sure. So then I guess your theory is, Dave, that she's staying with whoever she's dating, this new person, not at the house. Is that what you're saying?
As expected, David sticks to his story, insisting Martha is with her new boyfriend in Florida, but David knows exactly what he's doing. Realizing detectives have little evidence to work with, he decides to take control of the conversation and tarnish Martha's character, paint her as unstable, and dismiss her disappearance as the result of her own mental state. Detectives can't push back without proof or a body, and every minute they let him talk, he builds a stronger defense for himself, one that might just help him walk free in court.
I believe she's relapsed on, you know, back to smoke crack again. Because, you know, I found paraphernalia at the house. I mean, tomorrow's her birthday. I tried, I don't know, 3 or 4 times over the last couple of years to get her the 3-day evaluation or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
You know, the police would come out, the paramedics. She'd be standing on the porch, you know, screaming at them, screaming at me. They told me she don't fit the criteria for the evaluation. Well, what does?
Can't be homicidal.
So she have to stab me in my sleep or do something, you know, really crazy?
Yeah.
And they say, well, she's an adult, we can't take her medication, so why don't you leave?
Though it did sound like her and Kim had some problems too.
Absolutely. I mean, they would go months on end without speaking to each other. I mean, it was at one point, you know, Robin didn't even have a phone number to talk to her mom and dad or her for periods of time.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely true. I sensed they had some hard times now and then, and it sounded like she communicated with her a lot through her Facebook Messenger.
The mention of Martha's face.
You know what I mean? Bro mentioned that Facebook Messenger. He like, Facebook Messenger. I got rid of the body. How? Is it a Facebook Messenger? Did she come back from the dead? He had a Cause you gotta understand, he knows what he's done. I mean, he know he's killed her. He know he has to get, you know, he knows he's a suspect. He knows what he's done. You know what I mean? So when he hit her with that what? You know, Facebook Messenger. I don't know about that. I can't lie about that.
They had some hard times now and then, and it sounded like she communicated with her a lot through her Facebook Messenger.
The mention of Martha's Facebook messages clearly catches David off guard. He's surprised that detectives even know about them, unaware that Kim already accused him of impersonating her mother weeks earlier. But that isn't the only surprise waiting for him. Detectives have been holding something back, evidence they saved for this exact moment. When David was first arrested, police recovered Martha's phone from inside the house, along with several of her security checks that he'd allegedly withdrawn. So with David already on edge, detectives decide to push their advantage and confront him with what they claim is hard evidence. It's a risky gamble. If they push too hard, David could demand a lawyer and shut down the interview entirely. But if the pressure works, he might finally slip, contradict himself, or even confess.
It's a long investigation.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously her family's real worried about her and loves her a lot, and I can see that you love her a lot, right? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, Dave, I think there's some little piece missing here, but that's what I think. And I think you'd feel better if you just told us what it is.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Well, I think there's a little bit
the
more
walls
to
are
the story
closing
that
in.
you're not giving us.
There's nothing else I can tell you. I mean, I've told you everything I know.
I don't think you told us everything.
Okay, well, I have.
Don't you think you'd feel better if you told us the truth, Dave? I mean, let it go.
You're not gonna be able to celebrate her birthday tomorrow, Dave.
There's some pieces missing to your story, Dave. And as you know, that is your girlfriend, the love of your life, Robin's handwriting. That is September, where you paid the rent so we can keep up this farce that Robin is still around. Tell us the part about being on her phone pretending that you're her.
Oh, God.
Tell us about that.
I don't have her phone.
Where's her phone?
I don't know.
You know where her phone is.
No, I don't.
You put it. We found it where you put it. Why don't you just tell us the truth of what happened?
We found it where you
feel
put it.
better.
You guys share a
feel
bedroom?
better.
I don't have.
Did you guys share a bedroom?
At one time, yeah.
Needless to say, David is starting to visibly get worked up over the accusations. He's defensive, irritated, but still talking. Luckily for detectives, he doesn't seem close to shutting down or asking for a lawyer, but they can tell they've pushed the limit for now. If they press any harder, the interview could end before they get anything useful. So detectives decide to take a break, let David step outside for a smoke, hoping it will calm him down and make him more willing to cooperate when he returns.
Long ago freaking investigation,
In the meantime,
bro.
back
A lot
at
of work
Martha's
right here.
residence, officers continue coordinating the backyard search and canvassing the neighborhood for anyone who might have seen or heard something useful. That's when a familiar face approaches one of the
Freak,
officers.
bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You look like Jason, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what the freak is that standing in the grass, gang? What type of creature, bro? You look like Jason, gang. From far away, bro. You look like Jason, boy.
Have seen or heard something useful. That's what.
Look at that boy look from out. Look at this man. Standing out there looking like that. I was like, what the freak is that standing in the grass?
Your face approaches one of the officers, the same neighbor from days earlier who'd reported seeing David coming and going from the house. This time, he shares a chilling detail about the days following Martha's disappearance.
Moved into a fire pit back there of some sort.
Right.
But, you know, I didn't even know she was missing until a few days ago.
I mean, had you noticed any activity by anybody back there in the backyard recently?
Just the guy who lived there.
Ugh.
In the middle of the night was burning the things. Because I could smell it.
See what I'm saying?
Horrible stench from everywhere.
See what I'm saying?
That's straight as even trash day. So.
See what I'm saying? What you do in the dark shall come to light.
About 30 days. Somebody sent her a message saying, check the backyard for your cousin.
You're kidding.
According to David's neighbor, every night he could see flames rising from David's backyard, accompanied by a horrendous smell. Acting on this information, officers
And look, and that's what I've always been saying. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've always been saying right here. I say this all the time. I'll be saying there's always somebody watching. You know, when you think nobody watching the whole time, you burning her body in the back, you know, the whole time, bro out there looking like, what the freak going on? You don't see him watching you, but he see everything you doing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody always watching you. I promise you. I promise you, gang. It is true. Somebody's always watching, bro. Don't think you just out here and not being watched.
EMS and forensic teams to assist at the scene, treating the backyard as a potential crime scene in case human remains are found. And as the teams prepare to begin the search, no one could have expected they were only feet away from confirming the horrific nightmare Kim had feared all along.
Pretty positive it's a body buried under their fire pit. They dug it up. You can see what looks like to be about a knee or an elbow. If you touch it, you can tell it's
crazy.
Something. We didn't really dig anymore.
Gentlemen? You tell me.
Well, here's the deal. Highly suspicious. Seems like a body part, but we didn't want to dig it out anymore till you guys got here.
Yeah.
I think, you know, all of us would want it dug out a little bit more before you guys can say.
41, you copy?
Yeah, let's check. Was it dug out when you guys got here?
That guy.
What made him? Did he say what made him start digging?
Yeah, he gave the whole story to the other officer and us. But she got an anonymous text saying if this guy who you guys arrested recently, that if you wanted to get rid of somebody who would bury it.
Who texted that message, bro?
So
Who
she
texted that?
Saw this loose dirt, ash.
And they say
that guy to come over and help.
And they say this gentleman is.
Bro said I'm ugly as heck. You want my attention that bad, gang? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to think I'm cute or something, bro? You know what I'm saying? You might be the weirdest dude I've ever seen in this chat in my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the most weirdest and randomest. Supposed to be cute to you. I don't want to be cute to no dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you just saying that kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I never in my life just called a dude ugly. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't say ban him. He banned you. Oh my God. Bro just banned you. And he did what he did, bro. You gotta shut up sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I've never, like, I don't call no dude ugly. I ain't gonna lie. I can't really think of a time I just say, bro, you just ugly. Cause like, you not supposed to be cute to me, G. You know what I mean? That's the most weirdest junk. I'm like, I'm watching a video, seeing, bro, the investigation, and I look to the right. I'm like, I see this little fruit cup. I see this little cupcake talking about, I ain't gonna lie, Jay, you ugly as heck. I'm like, what the freak? The whole grown man talking about I'm ugly. Like, I'm supposed to be cute to you or something. I don't want to look good to you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, I want to be the ugliest thing you've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie, best believe, I promise you.
It's already arrested.
Yeah, that's what.
So you saying that, I promise you, is not like something that hurts me. I can promise you, the women that I pull, I can promise you, you ain't pulling, gang. I'm just keep it a busky. You know what I'm saying? The women like it. You know, the women like me, so that's all that matters. That's all I care about.
Both of those two people are telling.
Right. This is the wife.
Person.
You got care what a stank butt, fruit cup, stank duke boy, musty armpit, stank breath boy. Think about me.
Because I know she had a protection order against.
Okay, copy.
He was staying here.
Yeah.
She went missing. He was staying here.
They've been on and off. I've been out here a couple times where she had a protection order, but it goes back and forth because then she invites him back over and stuff like that. So. Let me go talk to these guys real quick, and then we'll let you know what.
Yeah, just let's go.
Following their initial observations of what appear to be human remains, one of the officers steps away from the dig site to speak with the family. Because they arrived without a search warrant, they must explain what's been found so far and request formal consent to continue the excavation. At the same time, Martha's daughter Kim and her husband finally arrive at the scene, anxious. It isn't what they think it is. The officers avoid making any premature statements. Kim can already sense the truth. This would be the worst day of her life.
She doesn't know.
Did you find a person?
Well, we don't know yet. Okay, so we're not saying yes and we're not saying no. Okay, we don't know. Okay.
Have you been on scenes like this before? How do you not know? I can't wait to know.
Listen, well, we don't want to. What we're saying is, we don't want to contaminate anything.
Will I be told as soon as they know whether or not there's a body back there of a person?
Well, they have a whole process they have to go through.
To tell me if they found a person back there?
Yeah.
They would know, I mean, wouldn't they?
Not necessarily. Kimmy, look, there's about a piece this big that was uncovered. I'm just saying a piece of some plastic or something. That's what we saw first.
Holy shit. Okay, Mama had to leave real quick, okay?
They'll just give you, the confirmation.
And I'll be back.
We'll have them.
Can you tell if it's her?
Not now. No. I don't even think they don't even have the person back there that's going to be digging it up yet. Might be a little bit better to talk to somebody like that. Okay.
I don't think I want to talk to anybody. I don't think that I want to right now. It doesn't help to talk to strangers.
I have to ask you. I'm not positive that you're the one I should ask, but I'm going to ask you since you say you have power of attorney. If you allow us to go back in the yard, check that out.
Yes, I do.
I have to ask. Okay. So you're giving me consent, and the officers, and we're going to have examiner come out as well, okay?
After receiving permission from the family, officers resume the excavation. Inside the shallow fire pit, they find the remains of Martha. Her body is wrapped in bedding, sealed by a plastic bag, burned, and showing a clear blunt force injury with a rope still tied around her neck. Everyone at the scene is shaken by the discovery. After weeks of uncertainty, Martha's disappearance is finally resolved, but the reality offers little comfort.
Yeah, bro, I asked my mama. My mama a freaking nurse, bro. You know what I'm saying? I asked my mama, bro, about what she be seeing. Mama said she be seeing, you get used to it. I ain't gonna lie to you. You get used to it with them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like normal with them, bro. It's like you kind of used to it. You know what I mean? But heck yeah, bro, it's just, you know, they signed up for, bro. I know for me, I don't forget things, bro, easily. You know, so I know for me, bro, I ain't got a strong stomach, bro. I feel like God made certain people. You know, God made certain people for certain things, bro. God made certain people to be, you know, an EMS, a detective, because he know they can handle it. Man, he didn't make me an EMS. He didn't make me a detective because he know I can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like just God just give people, you know, different tolerances. You know what I'm saying? Just make people different, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what make us different, man. A lot of people can handle it. A lot of people like their job. You know what I'm saying? They don't go and eat and be like another day to them. You know what I'm saying? If I seen it, gang, it's gonna be in my head for like at least 3 weeks. Every time I'm eating, I'm gonna see body parts. I'm eating spaghetti, I'm gonna see nothing but a kneecap.
Out of town, news of the gruesome discovery.
So I know I can't do that, you know what I'm saying?
Detectives at the station.
All right, David, sit down and be a good little boy.
At hand, they bring David back into the room.
Finally got you, boy.
Straight to the point.
Finally got you. Nobody expects you, bro. Nobody expects you to tell the truth. He's buried in your backyard, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? So go ahead and just take that time and sit down like a little good boy. 53 years old, buried in your backyard. It is what it is. Now be a good little boy and take this sentence.
Murder.
Dave, let me ask you a question. Are you a heartless bastard? A heartless, cold bastard? No. People who would look at this event and say that you, Dave, are a heartless, no good bastard.
I look at him like he's heartless.
And that has to be an evil, bad person who has to go away for every last day of their life.
Has to go away for every last day of life. Do I look at him as a heartless bastard? Correct. Correct. You know what I mean? For you to come up in this station, I mean, expect you not to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't gonna tell the truth. You know what I mean? But for you to act so nonchalantly, and then not only you knowing that you killed her, but you're trying to drag her name under the rug, trying to tarnish her name, you know what I mean, while you knowing that you killed her, that's a different level of evil. I'm not gonna lie, that's a different level of evil. So yeah, you should spend every single minute, you know what I mean, in that cell. You know, this is what jail is made for. Jail is made for people like this. You know what I'm saying? I hope it was worth it. Hope it was worth it. Was it worth it though, gang? Like, I just be wanting to ask people who be committing these heartless crimes, is it worth it? You telling me it's worth it, bro? Is that serious where you have to kill her, hit her upside the head with an axe, and strangle her, then bury her? Dang, is that serious, gang? Is that serious? You know what I'm saying? It's really that serious, gang? Dang, crazy.
Bad person who has to go away for every last day of their life. Every last day. So, Dave, are you that person? Or are you the person that has struggled with someone who's, as you said, for 16 years you love her, but she's schizophrenic, and she goes here and she goes there? Because there's no reasonable person, Dave, in the world that wouldn't believe that you harmed Robin. We all know that, 3 of us sitting in this room. You should just get it off your chest, man. I've told you everything I know. No, you haven't told us.
Was it the heat of the moment?
Yeah.
Did you plan it out?
Tomorrow is her fucking birthday.
Tomorrow is her birthday, for them to sit there and reflect. The agony they've been going through for the last month.
Heartless.
You don't care.
Killed the woman you love more than anything in the world. It's mind-boggling to think about it.
Something that you said you were going to do.
Yeah, and if you said you were going to kill anybody, you'd bury him in the fire
pit. Them folks right here slick. I ain't gonna lie, they slick, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Way they be playing this junk, like they be playing it like it's a game. They be planning this junk out. I ain't gonna lie. Like how y'all be seeing the movies, they really be doing this, just tearing them apart. Right when you said that fire pit is over with, you already know you done. You already know you DOA. Nah, I mean, the one person you can't lie to is yourself. You know you buried that body in that fire pit. Look how he looked when he said that fire pit.
You said you were going to do.
Yeah, and if you said you were going to kill anybody, you'd bury him in the fire pit. Seems kind of convenient. I never told anybody.
You never told anybody that?
Dave, we're not fucking stupid, dude. You think we're gonna make that up? I'm not making anything up. You think I made this up? We know everything. We know the answers to the questions we ask, man. I'm trying to get you to say that you're not an evil, no good bastard. And that there's some extenuating circumstances. That you killed the woman you love, pretended that she was alive for over a month. If you look at it, you're like, that has to be a heartless, cold bastard that wrapped this woman up like that and put her in this fire pit. So,
despite a few half-hearted denials as detectives describe what they believe happened to Martha, David sits in silence, staring blankly as if the weight of his actions has finally hit him. Clearly, the interrogation has reached its breaking point, and David seems on the verge of something. Judging by his earlier denials and the way he now sits, he's either about to ask for a lawyer and end the interview altogether, or finally confess.
Do you want to see a picture, Dave?
No,
you know what you did.
All right, go ahead, Dave.
You want me to go ahead? I need a cigarette.
Tell us what you're going to tell us, so you can have a cigarette.
I'll give you a cigarette.
You tell us what's going on, Dave, so we know you're not a heartless bastard, and I promise you can smoke all you want, all right?
Not all you want. Not all you want.
Well,
there's a couple reasonable arguments.
Get it off your chest, Dave. You feel better.
You guys feel a little bit better already, just knowing that you're going to make that decision.
I didn't mean to do it. I didn't.
It's not a very respectful way for a person to end up.
I know it's not.
Oh my God, all this she ain't mean to do it. It's the freak you did, bro. You hit her in the head with an axe, bro, and then you strangled her. Like, I don't, all that crying junk, the junk don't, like, you hating that, bro. Just wasn't crying a minute ago. Now since you called, now you want to cry. That cry junk don't mean, bro. Junk means nothing, bro. Definitely meant to do it. It ain't like you accidentally killed. Like, bro, you hit her in the head with an axe, bro, and then strangled her. And then after that, bro, you burnt her body alive. What you mean you ain't mean to do it? What the freak are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew exactly what you were doing, bro. What you mean you ain't mean to do it? This ain't no freaking accidental murder. You know what I'm saying? There's not no car accident. It's not one of them type of murders. You know what I'm saying? Manslaughter. It wasn't that. You hit her upside the head with an axe, strangled her. Then after you strangled her, bro, you freaking wrapped her up in some tape, whatever. He burnt the body alive, bro, in the fire pit.
Get scared, man.
How you get scared?
Snap, man. Fucking snap. I didn't mean to do this for her. Just, man, love her.
You just got scared. That's why you put her in the fire pit.
I dug it out. Half an axe handle or something beside the bed. She had it there for a long time. Just
after you struck her,
I choked her up.
What happened after Robin was dead?
I took her out back and I dug it out. God, I'm fucking sorry,
How long
she's just so relentless fucking.
How long did this take?
Leave me alone, man. She knew I had nowhere to go. She just kept on me. I give her every dollar I had for whatever she wanted. I never had nothing in my pocket, man. Nothing. It's never good enough. I didn't plan on this to happen. I just tried to work it out so bad with her. I really did, man.
Spur of the moment.
After hours of questioning, David finally breaks.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, bro. You know, one thing I'm not finna do is judge you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a judging YouTuber, bro. I'm not one of the people that's going to judge you. I feel like we all evil. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all capable of doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I feel like we all evil. I'm going to keep it real. Even though I feel like, you know, I'm going to have to backtrack what I said. I feel like we're all capable of doing anything. I just know certain things I'm not going to do. But that's just me. Even though I know I'm not a good person, I just know certain things I'm not going to do. Like I know for certain I'm not ever killing anybody that don't deserve it. No, I know for certain I'm not just hitting a woman in the head with an axe and then right. I know things that I wouldn't do. Even though I know I'm not a good person. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know I have evil thoughts, I know I ain't doing that. You feel me? But like I said, for me, bro, I live by a different code, bro. You know, at the end of the day, you feel me? I'm not judging you, bro. I'm not finna be on some like, oh, you're a heartless, you're an evil person. You know, because I feel like we all evil. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all not good. I feel like the only way you can become good is if you with God. If you ain't with God, you know what I'm saying? You know, definitely no good. You know what I'm saying? That's why God just keep us in the grave, man. He like, I don't even want your body. I just want your spirit. I don't even want you. You know what I mean? Just bring your spirit. Your body can stay under the filth. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not a judging person. I leave the counsel and I leave the judgment to God. You know what I'm saying? But you did what you did, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, them type of actions, man, it comes with consequences, you know. Wish you would have thought, you know what I mean, about what you did. You know what I mean? But somebody back against the wall, man, and make them do some crazy things. You know, but I promise you, whatever situation that you would have been in, whether you would have been kicked out the house, whatever situation you would have been in would have been way better than life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Unfortunate.
To murdering Martha. In a fit of rage, he struck her in the head, strangled her, then carried her outside, burned the body, and buried her in the backyard. As David sits in the interview room, crying and claiming to regret what he did, detectives can't help but think about how easily this could have been prevented, how many warnings were missed, and how many chances they had to save Martha before it was too late. With his confession secured, David is taken into custody, where he's formally charged and set to spend a very long time behind bars.
Hey, just to let you know, they talked to the prosecutor. For right now, you're going to be charged with murder, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence.
That's how the devil works. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? That's how the devil works. Feel me? Uses you to murder, uses you to kill, and he goes away. Now the reality is hitting him. That reality is hitting him, man. I thought he was never gonna get caught.
Tampering with evidence.
Junk's sad though, I ain't gonna lie, man. Junk is definitely sad, man. Now I'm saying from I don't know, man. This junk is crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, the junk is freaking. You know what I'm saying? But how long have I been live streaming chat? How long, you know what I mean, have I been live streaming? You feel me? How long have I mean, he's 53 years old.